You know what it is. I'm right back on here, you know what I'm saying? Same as usual. Bored as hell, on break, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Uh Had another idea that I've been toiling over. I know the believers, you know what I'm saying? If any believers even be watching the shit, which don't look like it according to it, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe these ideas will tap the people that do, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, they'll be put in your face. But the issue of complexity. So people say that in order to explain the complexity, order, and beauty in the universe, we have to posit an intelligent God that is able to create all of that stuff. So that's, their explanation for complexity, the God concept. Wrong. Doesn't work. Let me explain to you why it does not. And it's simple. So you're attempting to explain complexity and order by positing a God that would have to be more complex and more orderly in order to create this, more finite or diminished version of order and complexity that we see and all that, and try to explain using this complex God or whatever. But see, that's the problem though. You didn't explain complexity, you just pushed the question one step back. So, like we said, this guy would have to be more complex. He'd have to be more orderly. So where did his complexity and orderliness come from? Well, then we have to posit another one. That another God to create the order and complexity in that God, and he'd have to be even more complex and even more orderly. And then we got to posit another one, and another one, and another one. Each one more complex than the last, and we still never answer the question of complexity. Ad infinitum. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to make this a long vid or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, there's one more idea I want to throw out there. People like to talk about natural and supernatural, you know what I'm saying? And I got this from a YouTuber, Scott Clifton. Pretty good idea. I never thought of it this way, but he opened my eyes to something. So allegedly, the world that we live in is natural, and people say the spirit world and God and all of this shit is the supernatural. Wrong. Incorrect. Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you why. If the creation myth, I'm presupposing something there, ain't I? But I do think it's a myth. I think it's bullshit. But if the creation story in Genesis is correct, the default state of existence is nothingness and God. That means the default is the natural state. Everything else that emanates from that natural state would be supernatural, beyond nature. You know what I'm saying? Because on top of that, think of it. He manufactures the universe and human beings, and all y'all can say is God's will. What the fuck does that even mean? God's will. Why is his will even effective? Why isn't it just partially effective? Why is it not just ineffective? You see? You're not explaining anything by using, all of these pretty ass poetic religious phrases that don't mean shit. I mean, it's just a word salad used to trip you up. But everybody ain't going for it. Some of us think. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I addressed the issue of complexity. Again, let me go back over that real fast. The reason that God does not explain complexity because he would have to be more complex than his complex creation in order to create complexity to begin with. And then that God, we still haven't explained his complexity. If you want to say that he just is complex, well, we can just say the universe just is complex and we can throw out the middleman. It just is. And then to say that he uses magic or telepathy or telekinesis or whatever, psychokinesis, in order to bring things into existence by fiat, that don't explain shit. That tells us absolutely nothing. So, with that being said, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go and get the fuck on. Rich, I see you there, boy. Good luck, bro. And I know that, you know what I'm saying, like you be, off into the, the knowledge and, enlightenment, enhancement of the mind and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna build one day, bro. So, probably till next time. I'll let y'all.